welcome back to Cuckoo's Diary. Lately, I've been getting a lot of messages from people who suffer from cat allergies, telling me they're thinking of getting a Siberian cat because this breed is considered hypoallergenic. So for those of you who are wondering what it's like to live with a Siberian cat while suffering from cat allergies, I'm here to share my own experience with you today. First, let me clarify that this video does not confirm whether Siberian cats are hypoallergenic or not, and please keep in mind that everyone's body is different. So my experience may be very different from how your body would react to a Siberian cat. And a very important note is that if your allergic reaction to cats is potentially life-threatening to you, as in your airways may swell up and causes you not being able to breathe, do not get a Siberian cat or any cat. Don't risk your life just because you want a furry companion. Anyway, let me start by telling you about my cat allergy symptoms and how my body had reacted to cats throughout my life. My allergy symptoms to cats are mainly runny nose, sneezing, and itchy eyes by just being in the same room with a cat. If a cat were to scratch, lick, or bite me, that spot on my skin where they've scratched or touched will swell like a giant mosquito bite. And if I were to pet a cat, my entire body would break out in hives while sneezing non-stop. So as you can see, my symptoms are very annoying and inconvenient, but it was never life-threatening to me. Also, I am asthmatic, but my allergy to cats never triggered an asthma attack. So growing up, if I had to go to someone's house where they had a cat, I've always had to take allergy medication in order to not suffer the entire time being there. However, I did find that as I got older, the more cats I've been around without being on any allergy medication, my allergic reactions have become less and less frequent and not as severe when they do happen. I find myself not sneezing as much, or my eyes don't itch, or the hives went away a lot faster as I got older. So that's when I thought, okay, maybe it is possible for me to have a cat one day without suffering from allergies. And like many of you, I started researching about different cat breeds and came across the Siberian cats, which are considered a hypoallergenic breed because they produce less of the fel-D1 protein compared to other breeds. The fel-D1 protein is the cause of an allergic reaction to those who are allergic to cats. And now, as for my own experience with suffering from cat allergies while living with a Siberian cat. Let's start with the day that I picked up Deku at the breeder's house. I spent over an hour at the house with Deku, who was a 4-month-old kitten at that time, and Deku's mom, who was a 2-year-old Siberian cat. For the entire time I was with the two cats, my breathing was fine, I didn't feel congested, I didn't feel the urge to sneeze, and my eyes didn't itch at all. I got the chance to pet Deku's mom briefly, but not for long because she and Deku would much rather play. But for the brief 5 minutes of petting the mom, I didn't break out in hives. I wasn't able to pet Deku at that time because she was very scared of strangers, and I didn't want to stress her out too much considering I was set on taking her home that day. And on the 3 hours drive back home from the breeder's house, my friend who was also allergic to cats and I both didn't show any signs of an allergic reaction to Deku while being in the car. As for the first month of being home with Deku, with her fur all around my room, my body still showed no signs of the usual sneezing and congestion that I get with other cats. But it is when I first started petting Deku that my lips started to itch and my entire body broke out in hives. For the first week of petting her, I'd break out in hives every time. If she licked or scratched me, my skin would swell up like a giant mosquito bite. But because my body is having an allergic reaction to Deku, I forced myself to pet her even more because I've heard of cases where people eventually build up immunity to their pets, and I wanted my body to do the same. It was not guaranteed that my body would build up immunity to Deku, but after a week of suffering from constant hives, my body slowly developed immunity to her, and eventually my body stopped breaking out in hives, and she could scratch or lick me and my skin would not swell up anymore. So in conclusion, through my own experience, I cannot say that the Siberian cat breed is hypoallergenic for my body. However, my body does show less of an allergic reaction to Siberian cats compared to other cat breeds I've been in contact with before. So maybe Siberian cats do produce less of the fel-D1 protein, which is probably why my allergic reactions weren't as severe. My body took about 2 to 3 weeks to build full immunity to Deku, and I cannot say that everyone's body will develop immunity to a Siberian cat or any pet in general, or how long it'll take because everyone's body is different. The best advice I can give you is that if you are allergic to cats and are thinking of getting a Siberian cat, go spend an hour or two at a cattery that's full of Siberian cats and see how your body would react. Also, ask the breeder if they would be willing to take the cat back if your body never builds an immunity to the cat even after some time. Because the worst thing we can do is to put a cat in a shelter because we are allergic, or you end up suffering from allergies for the rest of the cat's life in your house. Again, this video is solely based on my own experience, and I cannot tell you that your body will react the same way as my body did to a Siberian cat, even if you had similar allergy symptoms as mine. I hope this video was helpful to those who are thinking of getting a Siberian cat. Please don't hesitate to comment below with any questions you may have, and I will try my best to answer your questions. Thanks for watching!